Hello everyone and welcome to the Doll Coven. In today's video, I wanted to do a response to Candy over at Tiny Soul Whispers. So Candy and I actually know each other through the tarot YouTube space. We connected because we both have channels dedicated to talking about the tarot and oracle decks we use and how we use them. And of course, we both love dolls, and so when I found out she had created an entirely separate channel to dolls, I subscribed immediately. She has fantastic content. Please do check her out if you haven't already. So the most recent video, I think it's her most recent video that she's done, is a tag inspired by a tarot tag. And so the tarot tag was called Last 10 Decks by Jonathan Daly. And the premise of that is just to basically showcase the last 10 most recent decks that we had acquired. And Candy cleverly decided to reinvent that tag for dolls. And I was so excited to watch that video and felt very compelled and motivated to do a video response to talk about my dolls, like anything to talk about dolls. So I have decided to go from least recent to most recent doll acquisition. So let's get started. So in April, I decided to finally pull the trigger and acquire Pullip Ddalgi. And this is not her original stock. This is actually part of Sumi Kurogashi's stock, and I don't own Sumi. My husband does actually, but he didn't care for her dress, so I stole it. But in any case, yes, this is Ddalgi, and this is the fault of Tina over at peculiarpullip on Instagram. Fantastic Instagram account. Wonderful, beautiful pictures of her pull-ups. And she had posted one day a picture of Ddalgi in some outfit that just, she looked fantastic. And it just made me realize that Ddalgi is such a versatile doll that you could dress her up in any type of outfit, whether it be a girly floral outfit like this or a more goth outfit, more edgy, whatever. And she is just so versatile that she can rock any outfit. And that's, up until that point, that was a doll that I didn't quite have, or I felt like I didn't quite have in my Pullip collection. And so I decided to go ahead and get her, and I am so happy I did, because you really can put anything on her. You can dress her in anything, and she looks fabulous. So I'm very, very happy to have her. And these shoes are just like Barbie shoes, which, funny story, not so funny, but not soon after I purchased her, her foot broke off. And I wasn't even handling her very roughly at all. I was actually quite carefully trying to take off a shoe, and her ankle just snapped. But luckily I was able to glue it back on. So she's okay for now. Okay, so next up, we have Mimi World, the Little Mermaid inspired doll. So this is a Korean brand, and I believe it's kind of like their equivalent to Barbie. I love the Little Mermaid, one of my favorite Disney princesses, and I wanted a Mimi World doll, so I got her off of eBay. And I believe I'm showing you her full stock. So she has this kind of like tulle boa situation, and here are her shoes. I don't know how well you can see those. Quality wise, for a playline doll, I don't think she would be very resilient to children playing with her. I think Barbies are just higher quality. The wig has some product in it, so it has this very kind of tacky feel to it, but I've felt and seen worse. So I'm just leaving it as is, and I'm not gonna really mess with it to preserve the curl because it's not terrible. I have definitely felt worse. Blythe, I'm looking at you. She also does come with this worthless seashell purse situation. And I'm happy to have her. I love her. I think she's adorable. The next doll I received at the tail end of May, and that is the Steampunk Mad Hatter, Steampunk Hatter, another Pullip. So this was a holy grail doll of mine. I didn't think I would ever be able to get her for a decent price, but luckily she came onto a Facebook buy-sell trade group and was being sold at a very reasonable price. And I was surprised that she wasn't snatched up sooner. I am so happy that I was able to make her mine. She is not wearing her full stock. She comes with like a pleather top hat, and she also has this like pleather, I don't know, it's something that goes over the skirt. Anyway, so she has other pieces, but I did not bother with those. I love her wig. It feels fantastic. I just love her coloring. I am a sucker for pull-ups that have like gray, silver, white hair. And I love the steampunk theme. So I think her stock is quite lovely. And the shoes, all about the shoes. The next one I have to show is my first ever stock Blythe doll, Float Away Dream. And I don't have her full stock on her. She comes with a hat and like a mustard colored shirt and jacket and other things. And I appreciate the outfit. In theory, I like the aesthetic, but I felt like it aged her a little bit. I don't know. And so what I was really about, like the two pieces I loved the most were this dress and this cute little bag that looks like an international letter. So the shoes are not the original stock. These are just Barbie shoes. So I just love everything about her. And this is a Jan made me do it. Jan from Boston Life 101, I think is her Instagram handle. And I was asking her in a Discord that we're both in together, I was asking her about stock Blythes and if they were really worth the cost because they're not, they're not cheap. And she was like, yes, they are. So I went ahead and took the chance and bought her. Her kind of seafoam green hair just really called to me, and of course this dress in particular, and this little purse here, and just her coloring. Everything is chef's kiss. Now I will say, and I know that a lot of people say this about the Blythe wigs, it's not great tactile wise. It's sticky and tacky, and I was tempted to wash it, but I just decided to kind of comb out the product and see how it would do. At the suggestion of another dolly friend, I went ahead and created like a spray mist of like water and conditioner mixed together, and I've been spritzing that in her hair, and I actually do find that that is quite helpful. But now that I have my first stock Blythe, I do understand the hype. I get it. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my factory Blythes. That makes up a majority of my Blythe collection. And I can see maybe acquiring at some point down the line another stock Blythe. My husband, after seeing her, also wanted a stock Blythe. Then he was like, I too would like a stock Blythe of my own. So he has Fairy L. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. Fairy Ella something on the way to him. So I'm excited to see her. So the next doll that I received around the same time as Float Away Dream, did I even say that the Blythe's name was Float Away Dream? It is. This is the doll that I received around the same time. Complete surprise to me. Complete surprise. I nearly fainted. This was a lovely, lovely birthday gift from Tina. And my goodness, does she know me well? Just everything about this doll, just the gothy vibe, the silver hair, everything about her, totally my cup of tea. She's got cute earrings, the little hoops here, and a cartilage piercing even. I don't know if you can see that. And then her eyelids are painted with this kind of crucifix motif. I mean, just everything about her is fantastic. And I know that, I think it was Scarlet B on her channel, she did a review of this, and unfortunately her doll had issues with, a lot of hair fallout and such, and which is quite a shame, but I haven't had that issue. I mean, I feel like all pull-ups kind of have just that normal amount of fallout. So I haven't had that issue with DimMoire, as I believe her name. I have renamed her to Darkling, but her original name is, I believe, it's pronounced DimMoire. I think her wig feels really nice. I think it's well rooted. And she is in her original stock, although I don't have all the pieces. She does come with like a leather hair piece and also like a furry kind of like hoodie jacket, which is really cute. But yeah, she's wearing everything else. I love it. I think the only thing I would change is the name on her little halter here. I'm not a fan of like names written on clothes, or I would have rather maybe a more abstract design or nothing at all. But other than that, that is a little nitpicky thing. I just think she's amazing. I love her shoes, even though they don't want to stay on. Love the shoes, just love everything about her. And yeah, it was an amazing birthday gift. So thank you, Tina. I love her so much. The next doll that I received happened sometime in June, maybe. Can't say for sure, but it is the Dream Ella Extra Iconic Mini. This one is named Aria. She is part of a set of 3, and I had previously gotten Yasmin, now renamed Evangeline, and Dream Ella, now renamed Noelle. And I'm not really a completionist, so I wasn't in too much of a hurry to get Aria, even though she was harder to come by because I think out of the 3, she seems to be the most popular. But then it just became clear to me that I might want to grab her sooner than later, just because I noticed she was, no longer available on Amazon, and so I kind of had to hunt for her. And so I think she's really cute. I think all 3 of them are cute. The whole reason behind my acquiring them, or Yasmin, now Evangeline, and Noelle to begin with, is that I wanted like a smaller mini kind of emotional support travel doll that wasn't too substantial in size, that wasn't going to take up too much space in my luggage, etc. And so I know next to nothing about these Dream Ella dolls or the brand or anything. I have, just heard convos here and there on YouTube about how, they're cute. There's like, it was almost like a pleasant surprise. Like doll collectors were having a pleasant reaction to these dolls because they are really cute. I think quality-wise, for how cheap they were, I think they're fine. I think they're totally fine, and just really happy with all 3. And I have now, with Aria, completed the trio. So this next one, I don't know if I would classify this as a doll, more like a figurine, but I'm going to include him anyway, and that is Kim Taehyung, aka V, from the K-pop group BTS. I'm perpetually Army in training, so any other Army out there, 보라해. And I received this as a birthday gift from a dear friend. It was on my wish list, and so I was just thrilled to get him. And of course, since then, I have completed the collection and have the rest of the members of BTS. And so this is, I think this is a good quality figure brand. I'm not too familiar with Banpresto / I think Q Posket. I think they're the same, one and the same. In any case, he feels really substantial. He arrived headless, so you had to put the head on. But yeah, just I think really good quality, super cute faces, all of them, and they are all in their Dynamite music video outfits. Okay, this next one, I hope I can get her all in frame. She's huge. This one is yet another lovely birthday gift from a friend who knows that I collect dolls, but isn't really, she doesn't know like the specific brands of dolls that I collect, and she's not really into dolls herself. But anyway, she took a gamble with this one. So this is my first and only ball jointed doll, like 24 inch ball jointed doll. I don't remember the company name. I will try to flash it up on the screen or in the description box below. But she, I've named her Caroline after a mutual friend of ours who was there with us when I unwrapped her. She's like, oh, because she was naked. And she was like, oh, her boobs are as big as mine. So anyway, decided to name her Caroline. So yeah, she did come with some assembly acquired. I had to put on the wig and dress her. I love her stock. I do love the outfit. I will say, her lashes just started flaking off. I wasn't even anywhere around her face, but her lashes just fell off. She has been able to keep like these outer lashes right here. She did come with an extra set of lashes, but I can't be bothered right now to deal with that. I think she looks fine. She's lovely. I am happy to have her. She's freaking huge and very heavy, but very beautiful. Okay, so I think we are on our second to last doll here. And this one I acquired at the end of July. And this is a unique eyes doll. Her name is Victoria. I believe at this point you can only get her through Europe sellers, European sites. So I was able to get her off of Amazon Germany. I mean, you can find them on eBay and such, but they are being sold at exorbitant prices, in my opinion. Anyway, so I found out about these dolls from Miji over at Magic 8 Dolls on Instagram. She was showing pictures of all of her unique eyes dolls. And so the whole gimmick is that, you know, no matter which way you tilt them, their stares will follow you. And with every picture, I was like, I feel like I need to have one of these dolls. And so I think I got her. I mean, with shipping, it was about the price of a Rainbow High doll. It was like 30 some US dollars from Amazon Germany. And I'm really pleased with her. I gotta take off this boot to kind of show you how massive her feet are. I mean, these are like hobbit feet right here compared to the rest of her body. Just very disproportionate. And I'm just like, how the hell am I gonna find shoes for this chick? Like, now this brand does make, I think they do have additional outfits that you can buy for these dolls, but I don't think they're very plentiful in selection. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I do appreciate that because she has the Hobbit feet, she can stand on her own without needing a doll stand. So I do appreciate that. Also, I will say that when she came to me, I don't know how other Victorias are going to be, but this particular one, her hair, the back was just really uneven and choppy, and not like in a stylish way, you know, in a kind of like, some girl was playing with her doll and decided to give her like a hack hair job kind of way. And so I did even out the ends and kind of trimmed off the very uneven edges of this doll. So I think she does look better. And actually the wig, quality-wise, the wig feels very nice. And in general, she feels like a pretty hardy doll. So I think I'm good with just her for now. There are others that are quite cute, but given that, they are coming from Europe and the outfits, I'm not really overly impressed with the outfit selection. I'm just gonna enjoy Victoria for now. And finally, the most recent acquisition to the doll coven. I just received her last week, and it is a custom Barbie. So custom face up on a made to move Asian Barbie. And she came without the gown. I purchased the gown from Amazon. It's a Cora Goo gown and very reasonably priced and good quality for what you pay. Now, I had, even before the Barbie movie and all that, I had been searching for an Asian Barbie doll. And I am picky. I just did not like anything that I saw. Whether it was that I did not like the face mold or just the way the makeup was done, the shape of the eyes, or if the smile was too big, showed too much teeth, or coloring, whether it was on a body that I didn't care for. Like, it was always something that I didn't love. So at one point I purchased I think it was a looks Barbie, thinking that, okay, I like her face. And I think it's one that if I just customized it, tweaked it a little bit, made the eyes dark and worked on the eyebrows and everything, and customized it very minimally, but then dyed her hair black and straightened it, then maybe she could be an Asian Barbie. Yeah, that experiment was a hot mess express inside of a dumpster fire. So I decided to just let a profesh handle it and not try to do another custom. Just put the money towards someone who could do it for me and do it exactly how I wanted, which is the result here. And I believe her name, I believe the Etsy seller's name is Hannah. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I'm bad with shop names. I will also leave that in the description box below. But she was well worth the cost. I don't foresee myself getting like a lot more Barbies. I just really wanted an Asian Barbie. And she ticks all the boxes for me. She's on a made-to-move body. Her face is how I wanted, not too much, no teeth actually. I did not want teeth. Eyes shaped the way that I wanted, coloring the way that I wanted, etc. Hair in a style that I am happy with. So I think she turned out just so wonderfully. And yeah, so I got the outfit on Amazon and the shoes also, like a bulk kind of Barbie shoe purchase on Amazon. Actually, no, these were from the Barbie that I screwed up entirely from the custom. So this is actually a stock shoes from a different Barbie, as well as this stand. So at least At least some of that purchase was salvageable, but I am over the moon with her. I have decided to name her Gumyo, which is nine-tailed fox in Korean. So she might look innocent, but not so much. And that's it. Those are my last 10 dolls. And I realized that I'd kind of grouped in all of my BTS figurines together, cheated, and it's my channel, so I can do that. And Candy did that too, so I feel like I have permission to do it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're so inclined, do let me know what some of your recent doll acquisitions have been. And until the next time, much love and take care.